But the TV's in the building. We've been denied access to the building, ergo we are done.
Excuse me? If I were to give up at the first little hitch, I never would have been able to identify the fingerprints of string theory in the aftermath of the Big Bang.
My apologies.
Yo, what's up, everybody? I wasn't expecting to do this video so soon. Like I just shot a video when I was walking, probably 45 minutes ago, and I was telling y'all about what my next video was going to be about, and I said it's going to be about why I like the Big Bang Theory. And I wasn't expecting to do that video until like tomorrow or Wednesday. Today is Monday. And I got a little bit of free time, so I was just sitting around. I was like, hey, fuck it. I might as well go ahead and do it now, because I mean, I can go on and on about this. Right now, man, this is my favorite show. Like, I own all 8 seasons, all 8 seasons now. Season 9 hasn't come out yet, but I own all 8 seasons so far on Blu-ray. And it kills me if I miss it on TV. Like, it comes on Monday through Friday on WCCB at 7 and go off at 8, and it kills me if I miss that episode. And my girlfriend, if I'm out around that time and she asks me why I'm mad, and I tell her I'm out, but I'm mad that I'm missing the Big Bang Theory, she like, don't you have them on DVD? I say, no, I have them on Blu-ray, and I don't care. As long as it comes on TV, I'm not missing it. But I love the show, man. It's like I'm a late bloomer. I started watching it like 2 years ago, and I remember first seeing it when it first aired back in 08, I believe, 07, 08. But around that time, I remember seeing a preview for it on TV. I believe that was Leonard. He was coming out the room with the green lightsaber. And at that time, when I saw that, I was like, man, what type of shit is that? I was like, I'm not watching that shit. Those geeky motherfuckers. I'm not watching that. So, you know what I'm saying? Don't judge everything. Don't judge everything. But when I started watching it, it was like toward the end, December 2013. That's when I first started watching the Big Bang Theory, because at that time I was going through a really bad breakup. And I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep. I didn't want to watch TV. The only thing I can do is just listen to like the love songs. And as time progressed and things started getting better, I started looking at TV. And my room, we have AT&T Uverse, but I can't get it in my room, so I have to use one of those antennas to pick up local stations nearby. And like, I didn't want to come out my room at the time. I'm just laying in bed all day and shit, just under the covers. But when I started looking at TV, I just had it on WCCB, and the Big Bang Theory came on. And I was like, just let me sit down and look at this. And as I'm watching, I find myself laughing. And I immediately got hooked like that fast. I was like, damn, these motherfuckers funny. I was like, when I first saw it that long time ago, I was like, man, I'm not watching that shit. And now I'm watching it and I like it. And then another thing that tripped me out, like I said, I started watching it December 2013. That following month, I went back to school, and I was going for whatever. Like they enrolled me. They enrolled me in the wrong major. I enrolled for something different, but they put me down as computer engineering technology, or computer technology engineering. But it's computer engineering. Just leave it at that. That's what I didn't enroll in that, but that's what they put me down for. But I didn't have any complaints about it. So the classes that I was taking, the same stuff that I was seeing on the Big Bang Theory, we was talking about that in class. And I was like talking to myself when the teachers tell us to read the book or the teacher read and the stuff that the teacher telling us, I already knew from watching the Big Bang Theory. And I was like, wow, this shit is crazy. It's like sometimes stuff is meant to be like fate. Like, who would have known that the show that when I first saw it, I judged, that I said I'd never watch. And then when I started watching it, I started learning stuff. And then when I went back to school, I already knew some of the stuff just by watching that. I was like, wow, this shit is crazy. And that was just, that kind of sealed the deal from me. Because I mean, that's another reason why I like that show. Because not only is it funny, but you get to learn stuff as well. It's like, I'm not saying your IQ is going to skyrocket just by watching the Big Bang Theory every day, but you can learn lots and lots of stuff. Does it really have an impact on life? No, but it's always good to know stuff. So when you don't have to ask people or go on Google, Wikipedia all the time. You already can know stuff. Like sometimes I just find myself just Robert Oppenheimer, like this shit like that, and subatomic particles, and I'm from the hood. We don't talk about stuff like that from the hood. But anyway, that's those, like, the show is funny to me. Like all the characters, all of the characters have different personalities, and it works. It works so well. Cause Sheldon, he's the smart, awkward one. But no matter how selfish he acts, he still has his friends. Like they still stay with him, and there's a reason for that. Look at Leonard. He's the ladies' man of the group. Like out of all the episodes, look who got the most females. It was Leonard. Raj, he's like that feminine one of the group. Like you don't know if he's gay or straight. But like he might be kind of both. And then you got Howard, who think he's the Mac Daddy before he met Bernadette. He just like think he's the Mac Daddy, and he can get any female you want. But you always see like the earlier episodes how that always worked out, and it works. And Penny, Penny is funny too. On the low, Penny is funny. Like I find myself laughing more of the stuff that she says and does, like sometimes over what Leonard and Howard and Raj does. Like Sheldon is the funniest one. Like without him, that show wouldn't be what it is without Sheldon, without Jim Parsons. But if I see him in person, I'm gonna call him Sheldon Cooper. And that's another reason why I like it too, because his last name. Anybody who has the last name Cooper, I just fall in love with him. Even though we're not related, but it's just that Cooper is just, oh shit, and what the fuck got the same last name as me? Well, I got the same last name as him. So that's another two. But like I say, all the characters, the characters, they work with one another. And when damn, I was about to say. Amy, when they first cast Amy, no, when they first cast Bernadette, like I really didn't like her character at first, cause it seemed like she was, the little bit of lines that she did have, it seemed like she was trying to be too funny, and some of the stuff that she said, it really wasn't that funny, like it was trying to be too funny. But as the season progressed, then her character starts settling in, and it worked. And then when they cast Amy, like I say, when they first cast her, she was kind of robotic about it. Like she didn't have any kind of emotion or nothing. She was funny too, but she was just like more robotic than anything. And I guess the producer showed like they caught on to that, and I guess that's how people progress. But she over time her character kind of settled in like Bernadette character, and things worked. But from seasons, I have all the seasons right here too. If y'all don't believe me, if y'all really don't believe me, I have season 7, season 6, season 1. I mean, this is the second season. My bad. Second season, 5th season, 3rd season, 4th, 1st, and the 8th. And I must admit to you, I believe, let me look at it. It's like the beginning of the 7th season. I felt like the show lost its edge, lost its touch. And I believe around that time, I believe that's when Jim, Johnny, and Kelly, that's when they wanted more money. That's when they wanted the $1 million per episode. And what I think when they wanted more money, I think that had a bigger impact on the show than people believed. Because I feel the show has lost its quality. Because it's not the same Big Bang Theory that we started watching from season 1. If you watch how the production goes from season 1 through season 6, and then watch season 7, season 8, and season 9, the quality is like slowly fading away. And I was reading when they say that season 10 might be their last, and the way production is now, like I wouldn't even be sad if it ended season 10. If season 10 was the season was the last series, was the last season. I'm sorry if I'm trying to think of saying. I was trying to say. I don't know who this is calling me, but I'll answer that later. But like, if season 10 was the season finale, was the last of the series, I wouldn't even be mad. Like, the show is just not what it used to be. I'll still watch it because my characters are there. My favorite characters are there, but I don't find myself laughing as much as I did through the first 6 seasons. And I think them wanting more money had something to do with that. But the environment of the show, I'm talking about the first 6 seasons. I'm not talking about season 7, 8, or 9. I'm just excluding them from this discussion. But seasons 1 through 6 is like the environment of the show. It's like I paid real close to every detail, and it seemed like every other episode was on point. Now I saw a couple of sins that dude shout out to Cinema Sin. I saw a couple of sins in a few episodes, but I kind of let that slide. But majority of the episodes are on point. Like, I pay attention to the background and character interactions. I can't forget about Stewart too. Stewart funny as hell too. And Captain Sweatpants, and like the character backgrounds, the character interactions is like all that is on point in their environments, and it's like this show is just, it's like I want friends like that, like Sheldon, Leonard, Howard, and Raj. Like I want friends like that, cause like I said, all of them have different personalities and it works. It's like Sheldon knows about sports. The other three don't know a damn thing about sports, but Sheldon does. But he hardly talks about it. Like, just imagine going to Sheldon knows about football. Just imagine going to a football game with Sheldon, how fun that'll be. I mean, I kill to have friends like that. It's crazy. And like, you can say what you want about it. Like, it isn't funny. It might not be funny no more, but you can't deny the first 6 seasons. All those episodes are funny. I don't know. So if you saying this unfunny, then I don't know. You must not got a funny bone in your body or something. But it might not be for everybody, but it's for me. I love it. Like I say, what I was going to school for, that's what they talk about on those episodes. So that, and then it makes me laugh. I like the environment, and hey, sometimes I just like now I'll just find myself wanting to be a physicist or something. Like I said, I was going to school for being an engineer, but I'm not there anymore. But I just got a whole new, anybody in that profession, like I would just love to meet, because I know there's a lot of physicists out there who don't get the recognition that they deserve. I know about Neil deGrasse Tyson, but I think he's an astrophysicist. But I try to keep up on all that too, because I mean I always been infatuated with space and all that when I was little. But those just the reasons why my the screen keep going out, so that's why. But those are the reasons why I like the Big Bang Theory, and I just want to meet people who share the love of the series like I do too. Hopefully I can make friends for our connection with the Big Bang Theory. And I don't give a damn who don't like it or not. I like it. I know a lot of people out there like it because it's like been the #1 comedy for years. But just let me hear your discussions. Why do you like the Big Bang Theory? Why do you love the Big Bang Theory? Why do you watch it? And how do you feel about the characters, all their different characteristics? Does it work? Just let me know your discussions, man. We can just, I don't know. But hit that like and subscribe button. Got more videos on the way. Peace.